Singing. What is singing? The act of singing is actually using an apparatus in the human body to create vibrations through sound. It actually begins with the lungs. Have you ever seen the bellows, the thing that you open up and blow at your firewood to kind of stoke the flames? Well, as you're opening up and pushing it, you're pushing air. Our lungs do the same thing. We can actually suck in air and push it out. Simple as talking. Singing really is talking, but using multiple vibrations going through the air. So this idea that we pull the air in to our lungs, then it moves through, you know, the very small, skinny part of the bellows, it moves through some apparatus that can create vibration. That thing is called the larynx, and the larynx actually vibrates at a certain number of cycles per second. So if I were to play this note I know vibrates at 87 cycles per second, and this note vibrates at about 1,100 cycles per second. So my larynx will actually vibrate like a reed on a saxophone or a string on a guitar to create those multiple variations. The larynx then is amplified by the chest. The chest cavity itself really works as a resonant cavity that helps our voice to propel into the air. That doesn't mean that if you've got a bigger chest, you're going to have more propelling, or a smaller chest, you're going to have less propelling. What that means is that your body actually just needs this in order to get a little bit of oomph as you try to propel your voice forward. We then use the mouth, the tongue, the lips to help articulate syllables. Vowels, consonants, all come through, and we create what you call formants for vocal pronunciation. So imagine trying to speak and you didn't have lips, and you're trying to talk like a ventriloquist. It gets very difficult to actually articulate syllables. Sorry about that. And as you articulate those syllables with lips, you see that how valuable they really are. So this concept of pulling the air into the lungs, it actually squeezing through the larynx, and from the larynx it's going out and projecting from the chest into the mouth, the tongues, and the lips, and going forward into the listening environment is really where singing comes from. Now, like I said in the beginning of this section, I'm not a great singer, so periodically I'll be bringing in good singers so that we can really get a little value as we see how different things are being shaped with the human voice. Now, in the next module, I want to move us forward, and we'll look at some of the ranges and maybe even some of the misconceptions about range that happen with the human voice. So I'll see you in the next module.